Hi everyone, Kyle here from Wide Awake PH. So today we're in Vietnam. We're doing a kind of cafe hopping to explore the Vietnamese coffee scene here in Ho Chi Minh City. We didn't want to do anything like touristy, so we're not really visiting the most mainstream coffee shops. Instead, we're going really deep into the coffee culture here, quite hardcore actually. And now we're in Intenso Coffee Roasters here in, I think, District 12. This isn't a very touristy, very popular kind of spot. It's actually in the middle of a manufacturing area, so it's really out of the way. But this place is freaking legit. So come inside and let's check it out. So if you pan towards the coffee bar, you can see we've already had a couple of coffees together with my friend here, HD, and the owner who HD is talking to. And they're super legit, meaning they've been competing in the Brewers Cup, in roasting competitions, participating as judges to help boost the scene. So they've been in the scene and they've been helping boost the scene as well. So we've been chatting a lot with the owner, and it's clear to us that the Vietnamese coffee scene is very much on the rise. And I would guesstimate that they're maybe 5 to 10 years ahead of our coffee scene in the Philippines. Why? It's because of this, all right? For one, the Vietnamese government is heavily supporting the production of both Robusta and Arabica. Case in point, they have developed their own varietals for Vietnam. According to the owner, they've been mixing Ethiopian land races, Typica and Catimor together to create a varietal that really suits the soil and the weather conditions present in most of the farms here in Vietnam. And that's freaking amazing. It means they're going to be more productive, more weather and leaf rust resistant, and taste better, especially over time. So that's the first one. Second is roasters like Intenso are now investing and buying their own farms, which is crazy. Meaning they're gonna be kind of like Tim Wendelbo in that they're starting right from being a roaster, and then now they're going back to being farmers or controlling the production of coffee so that they can really optimize taste and give us even better coffee experiences. It's crazy to me. And this is something very exciting, and I think it's quite unique, especially for us Asians, right? You have Thailand, you have Vietnam, Indonesia, and the Philippines, wherein we can travel to our own farms and do these kinds of things. And I think long term, this will be the direction for us Asian coffee countries, where we can grow our own coffee, roast it, and brew it all within the same area. That's like super crazy. We just finished the coffee brewing party, and this is just the first cafe and I'm already very caffeinated, but I just gotta share this with you. So the owner graciously let me see and taste this sample roast of his. So Intenso has 4 roasting machines: a 300-gram sample roaster, a 500-gram bigger sample roaster, a 6-kilo gas-powered roaster for higher-end Arabica coffee, and a huge 30-kilo one for bigger wholesale orders. A lot of that is for Robusta. So he used the 300-gram sample roaster to roast this. It was roasted just yesterday, and it's so interesting. So it's a yeast-inoculated washed process coffee that uses that DHA1 varietal I was talking to you about, and it was very good. I would rate it 84 points. So it's sweet, honey, and a floral kind of vibe. And that's just one day of roast brewed fresh. So you can imagine how much better this would be if we optimized the roast date and the brewing techniques, of course. But overall, so promising. And look, this is how he gave it to me. It's so cute. And then the second thing that he served to me was this. It's called the Red Rose. It's so cute. So he says it's a 90-point coffee. Maybe it's an 86 to 88 for me, but it was amazing. So it's a filter blend, very interesting. It's a blend of Myanmar coffee and a Kenyan coffee. So the Myanmar is a lactic anaerobic process, and the Kenyan coffee is your standard higher end wash coffee. So man, when I tasted this, like let's forget about the flavor notes. It was like straight up rose, lychee, and tea. Very clear, very crisp, beautiful. Sam said it's the best coffee she's ever had. The owner says this was inspired by his girlfriend, Red Rose, because his girlfriend owns a rose farm in Dalat City. And what he did was he bought the farm right beside his then crush's farm so that he can court her. And it was successful. So this was the coffee of love. That's basically what he's saying. It's so sweet. So it's really good. I bought 1 kilo to bring home. It's that good. This is just the first cafe we visited, and the quality is already tremendous, far exceeding what we have at home. So yeah, we'll go to some more and we'll share that with you.